for joining us. I'm finding out that even a native San Franciscan can find out about something I should have known about years ago, and I'm just finding out about it. It's called the Beacon Center, and Megan Agee is with us right now. She is director. It's in the Sunset neighborhood, and Megan, you are opening my eyes to something I should have known about a long time.
Well, you know, the Outer Sunset can be that way. It's a really large neighborhood.
The Outer Sunset, family on the Outer Sunset.
Well, you know, there's actually 70,000 residents. I like to say it's 1.5 times the size of my Central Valley hometown. So it's pretty sizable, and even so, it's a little bit under the radar. Okay, well, we're going to make it above the radar right now. Okay, give us a little more background than what we're talking about. Sure. The Sunset Neighborhood Beacon Center, it's been around since 1996. There are several Beacon Centers, actually 8 of them throughout San Francisco, but each one operates independently within a network. And our Beacon Center is housed at 5 local schools, a local recreation clubhouse, and then we have a storefront space on Noriega at 46th Avenue. So all told, each day we serve about 900 youth, and each week we serve about 300 adults.
Okay, serving them means what? Sure.
Well, we're a very learning-focused organization, and our purpose is to connect people to their passion, potential, and community, which we basically see as coming to fruition through daily after-school programs for kids elementary all the way through high school. We have everything from ESL classes for adults, parenting and early literacy classes for parents of young children, and then a lot of senior activities, introduction to computers. Technology is, you know, a very overwhelming subject for many adults these days because it's changing so quickly. So we have a lot of services that focus directly on helping connect older adults to technology. Yeah, okay. I have a 17-year-old son who keeps me up to date, and it still can't keep up to date with it, right? You know, that's just the way it is. Well, you're lucky to have that in your family, yeah. Well, but are you dealing when you say with adults? Okay, what is that, a nighttime program, and then the other kids, people would be after school? Right, exactly. Well, we have both daytime and nighttime activities for adults. You know, a lot of services in San Francisco are difficult to access for folks in our community, particularly if they work. So for us, we really focus on having activities both for the daytime for the seniors in the local community who don't necessarily feel as comfortable traveling at night, and then we have a lot of activities in the evening based at a local school, APGNNE Middle School, that we open up as a community center to the whole neighborhood. Now, the people you have involved, obviously a lot of people have to be helping with all of this. Are these people who work part-time, maybe they're teachers, and then they work after, they do other things like that? That kind of thing? You know, to some degree, yes, especially our after-school and adult programs. We really try to bring in experts in various fields and subjects, you know, and that really works well for folks who perhaps have an arts background or a design background or are pursuing multiple degrees in teaching. So it's a good complement if they're in the part-time role in the afternoons and evenings. But then our full-time staff, we have probably about 18, 19 full-timers, and this is their career because, you know, social service and learning activities are really a career path for a lot of folks. And you went from Stanford to this job? I took 1 year doing an AmeriCorps program, which was basically getting in at the grassroots, doing community work down in the peninsula, and then I came here and have been here ever since. Stanford does a great job with their graduates, that's all I can say. And the people who attend these classes, there's a cost involved or something? No, all activities are free of charge. We often welcome folks to contribute because we do fund a great majority of our services through local and state grants. And you have an event, the soiree? Yes, the Sunset Soiree coming up later on in April 19th. That is an effort to engage the community more in contributing back to the organization so that we can support and expand our services. Okay, well, now we know a lot more about the Sunset Neighborhood Beacon Center. Nice to have you here, Megan. Thanks for having me. Megan Agee has been our guest. Thank you very much for joining us.